Hello, welcome to this video cast of subscribers to Callum Chew. I want to make a follow-up video about yesterday. I went over the top. I mean the things I said, it's just, yeah. My Asperger's got better. I mean, it's no excuse, but it is what it is. But the point I was trying to get across is, look, I know Paul's in a bit of a state. He's having a week off. I watched it yesterday, but I was trying to watch it at the same time as watching PSI. I've watched it back, and yeah, I wish Paul well. He's got Asperger's like me. He says it in that video. He says it. I'm not thinking, oh. I mean, obviously, having Asperger's is pretty obvious, but obviously, his Asperger's will affect him different to me. Whereas, I don't like the drama, but I'm a bit like David I. I've studied that much about, see, I come from a different point of view. I come from a point of view of hidden, what used to be called esoteric knowledge about who we are, what we are. And I don't know everything about it. Believe me, it's for people. It's all a learning curve, but I enjoy learning about it. Because it is my favourite topic, it's a passion. And I do respect MrGrey. I thought his last video, I think he's just gone live actually, just a notification for the nations. I doubt it. I really hope not. Oh, well, I went over the top. The point I'm making is, it makes some good videos. Now, I have to say, MrGrey, don't say strong way. I thought your last video, where you just debunking the paranormal altogether. I might have got the wrong end stick there. I've got autism, so I could be back on the wrong tree. But I just thought it was poor. I thought you debunkers, and we all agreed, and everybody agreed, that we're just going to debunk people that fake stuff. You're pushing against an open door with me. However, if you start debunking the paranormal, I'm going to give you a chance, MrGrey. But if you carry on debunking the paranormal, I'll just unsubscribe and carry on with video. I don't want to do that. But I did thought, I could have got the wrong end of the stick. But I thought we weren't going to start dismissing the paranormal and just going back to mainstream science, which is created and seed funded by the global cult. There is a hidden hand that David Icke and others have exposed, me included. Not as good as David Icke, but I do expose it to the best of my ability. I do tell people it's there, and they hide this knowledge. They create the simulation so we can't see, the 0.05% or whatever exists in the universe. That's part of the simulation. We see a fraction of that. Some say a bit more, a bit less, but we see a fraction of what exists. Now I'm saying at one time it wasn't there, and that's the induced dream into the simulation, and that's why we don't see the realities. They're aware of it. This global cult have to keep humanity in a smaller box than it's in. Now I know people want to go out, and I go out sometimes. I went out the other week for the first time in a long time. Proof, I get that. I'm like myself, I'd love a philosopher on camera, don't get me wrong. But there's no point going. But the point is, and even the words paranormal, but I agree with you, right? It's only just a paranormal mindset. It's all the nature of reality. The stuff that can and does happen. Not everything's fake. And we know things are fake, but I'm not, I want to go more deep than that. Because it doesn't mean that stuff isn't real. That's why people shouldn't fake stuff, because you fake that, you'd be surprised what is real. Anyway, it's only Monday, isn't it? Anyway, I just thought, but not just perfect. Look, he's going to make videos that people are going to make videos. I'm not going to agree with everything. MrGrey says. He won't agree with everything I say. I think that's what I think. Beardo is probably his when people see him becomes everyone's favourite debunker, because he believes in the paranormal. He believes in demonic possession. I mean, this global cult, they do sacrifice young virgins, which is children to the gods, demons. There is possession taking place. It's all been uncovered. If you read it without ridicule, without judgment, just say, I'm going to look at this information and see if it stacks up. That's all you have to do. Look at David Icke's books, people. And do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Like I said, the mainstream media, the BBC and the like, they don't say that. They say believe us or else. I don't think that's very healthy somehow. I mean, if I can cover this stuff and I've got Asperger's and a learning difficulty, anybody can do it. I hope I could be some sort of inspiration, at least, to say, he's got all these problems. He's got Asperger's like that, purple. Yeah, but it is what it is. I don't know what the cause is. I know mine's the MMR vaccine. It might be not. There are all the reasons. And the toxic, the word toxic, but it's toxins in food, everything. It shouldn't be there. Water, or all of that stuff. So, I mean, these channels, this Bit Show and YouTube channel, it's not. It's an anything type of ghost channel. It's mainly the conspiracy research channel. The big conspiracies adding the nature reality to who we really are, which some people call the paranormal. I don't like that word. That's why I try and stick to the nature, the illusion of nature reality, the esoteric, the unexplained. Because, like PSI say, they don't like to say it's paranormal, and I'm not that. I'd rather say, look, if I could go to something and somebody says, no, you're going to want to know what's been it anyway. I mean, you've got to try and go to the noise. Sometimes it might not be but then again, when everything happens, how do we know it's not some other dimension communicating through that? Whatever, it's like when people fake stuff and they're screaming demon. Well, maybe they have got a demonic attachment and they don't even realize it themselves. They know they're taking the piss, but something might be from something. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying you've got to be open to way out there. And I'm very, very, very left field. And I don't mind that. I'm comfortable. That's my comfort zone. See, other people's comfort zone is to be part of all this world of science and do the day-to-day stuff, and this other stuff, you know, it's not comfortable. I'm the opposite way around. The day-to-day stuff of being part of this world and this reality and being awake in this simulation, it's my uncomfort zone. Exploring these wacky ideas is my comfort zone, so I'm okay with it. I've accepted it. That's just. You know, when you've got Asperger's, you'll focus on something and you'll try and nail it. Well, mine just happens to be the biggest topic of all, what we're doing. Not just that, I'm obsessed with other stuff. Cricket, snooker, so there is stuff in this world. Football, not so much. I mean, golf's ahead of football. Football, I've tried to watch it yesterday and I got bored. It's more boring than cricket for me. My favourite sport to nap through. People say cricket's boring. People have this. I'm going on a tangent here. I didn't mean to say what I'm like. People still have this image that it might be this 956 cricket. Back to task. I just realised I've just gone on one, haven't I? But yeah, there's no hard feelings. I mean, he's gone live, hasn't he? Do you know what? I'm not worried about copyright. I don't worry about stuff like that. I don't worry about it. I worry about other things. Believe you me. Where did I get drinking to you me? Who's you me? Bit of Peter Kay in there. Let's see what he's saying. Up to God.
Welcome. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better, but I'm still getting it all out my system.
He's a nice guy, don't get me wrong.
It's the longest I've ever had.
What happened is, I'm really passionate about it. And because I'm passionate about it, and I know it's true, because I've studied and stayed in knowledge, all of that stuff that I'm going to a hell of a lot, because I love it, and that's why you'll get a lot of that, if you like sort of stuff. This is a channel for you. If you don't,
it's like a bloody cannonball.
Yeah, I'm in a better mood. So take it or leave it. I had a panic attack, and I can't think of being in this world filled with science. Because I'm a right brain thinker. It creates me. You sort of have a panic attack, and during that panic attack, I decided to make a video. But I'm not going to take it down because that's what a narcissist does. Only narcissists would tune in. Perfect. What? Because it's a follow-up video. So obviously, if you've seen this video, pause this, watch my rant. And then you'll get a picture of why I've trying to put it across the way I should have put it across last night, but I didn't. And I had a meltdown. Even as adults with autism, we have meltdowns. And it's like when your computer gets an information overload. I do it I'll be tapping on my tablet and I'll get it too much and I'll go, how you doing? Fucking idiot. That's what my mind's like. And that's what's happening with Purple. So, I do understand what Purple's going through. Because I'm Asperger's, I get it. I absolutely get it. I've not took sides with Purple goes through. I was thinking, oh my goodness. When they've come to the conclusion that drama to stop. But I'm thinking, what was you right? And I'm thinking, I'm sure he's got this one wrong. And it turns out he didn't take all his videos down, but it's his choice, and he wants to take a different approach, and that's up to him.
Absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. The thing is, this is the first time I've ever played a game like that because it's similar to.
It's alright. They're chilling out talking about games. Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah, it's all good. I think, I don't want no more drama, please. I thought, while I'm making a video, we'll have a look. So, yeah. You may notice my content's coming back. I had a couple of weeks grace because I just weren't feeling up to it. I've been, mental health and Asperger's, it's a very real thing. I mean, it's lacking this bloody, these research people. I mean, there's people saying that autism in mental health. Then there's people saying, all I can say is how it affects me. And all my life, not all my life, since I did my vaccine, I struggle with, communicating here. Mine just goes blank. I also struggle with severe anxiety, maxing out, K2 made it on red, symbolically, maxing out, REM pocket, symbolically, some symbolism here. Severe depression again, maxing out, panic attack, which, the video having a panic attack. My heart starts racing, it's a panic attack. So I have to say, I think there's a correlation. I'm on that side of it with the research, and I'm on that side of the camp. Based on experience, it's... I have a brother who's... Now, Bradley, no disrespect, he can be more dogmatic than me. Though he has got better at just... Not perfect, but better at kind of accepting that... Well, that's just Callum. I'd like to think so anyway. But... Yeah, sometimes it's just one of those things. See it, got a saying in my head. See it as a faux pas. I don't know where it's come from. This is it. So yeah, no hard feelings. It come across wrong as though it was just, as I said at the beginning of this video. I understood it that we weren't going to be debunking the paranormal, debunking the esoteric, whatever, the nature of reality. I don't think that's the healthy way to go. Because then the system went in, they go, we've got this knowledge, and you've got to be really, 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 really careful and streetwise with this. And sometimes, yes, I'm going to lose my temper from time to time, so I'm going to lose my cool. Because when you care about something, you're passionate about something, it comes out, and you can get a bit rant. It was a rant, and all rant. I love it, Do you know what gets me? Do you know when people say, I'm not having a rant, and I'm watching thinking, but all you're doing is having a rant? Just own it and say, yeah, I'm having a rant. I know David Hellfire came, he wasn't having a rant, he was addressing the balance of power. And there are demonic entities down the Hellfire Cave. Because the global cult, the children's entity, things that have been done. There are places where this does exist. Like if you go in the Hellfire Cave, you scream demon, even if you're faking it, it's not going to feed off your energy. So it's not going to be all fake to a point. I mean, you get what I mean. So there are places where these entities are prevalent, and there's been a thinning out of the frequencies, if you will. I will. If you will, I will. You will. What's all that about? Anyway, Paul did it. He went, if you will, and I love when people say, if you will, and I'll see it. He went, I will. So it's just master to you. I love it. But that's what we need. We need to make a banner and have a laugh. And I watched Ghost Theory's live stream back. And I was telling listen, I knew they hadn't faked that, and I'm thinking, Paul, what you doing? And I wanted to have a chat with Paul, but me having Asperger's, I didn't want to come across a dick. I know I did with MrGrey I, but wasn't a go at MrGrey it was having a go at him debunking the paranormal. I didn't think we were doing that. I thought we was going to leave that there, because it causes problems, doesn't it? Let's just debunk. If people are fake, out them. But let's not debunk the entire bloody field. Come on, people. Come on. Let's have some balanced proceedings. Otherwise, you're at one end of the scale thinking it's all real and everything's that happens is stuff that from other worlds affecting this world. But it's a possibility, like I said, who knows? The other end of the scale going, it's all fake, it doesn't exist. And people like me, David Ackerman, going, oh, hold on, the system knows still exists. You know, there are charlatans, they're fake psychic mediums out there, or the old fake. No, like I say, I went to Atticliffe Spiritualist Church. Not the only time I've been in quite a few times with my neighbour, Steve upstairs, Steve upstairs, and I got nothing. No readings, and I was thinking, and even I was starting to be sceptical, and I was starting to doubt it. Then all of a sudden, I got a message, and it was the last one of the. Steve can vouch for this. They'd actually gone over time. I'm thinking, oh, missed again. She went, and I'm thinking, oh no, and I kind of knew, but I could feel his energy that night a lot stronger, almost to be right, and got tingling. So yeah, it's all food for thought, as Tony Appice, I would say. And I really thought them guys made some good points last night. It's about a 2.5 hour live stream. Didn't seem like it. We're all just chatting away and just. Yeah. No PSI method. They weren't feeling up to it. Mark's he's feeling better, but he's getting over his chest infection, bless him. And Tony's always good, isn't he? He's on fire. You want the best for him? He's like Nasher. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. It's my sincere about me anything by it. I like Paul, bless him. He's like our Brackley. He says he don't have a filter. Thankfully, I'm blessed with a filter, but it's such a wide spectrum. Some people with Asperger's don't. A lot of people with Asperger's don't suffer incontinence. I unfortunately do. I get the piss took out me for it, and I get piss took out me on YouTube and BitChute. But some people with autism struggle with incontinence, some do not. You have to be honest. Does it mean I'm a bad person because, or purple because we've got these ailments? No. It's trying to use them as an advantage and channel it. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Everybody roll to, and I don't not playing the victim card. I'm playing. I'm trying to be more understanding. But sometimes the old canon comes back and it's in there still, like it is with us all. And sometimes we get triggered. And yesterday I got triggered. Yesterday I kicked off. Yes, I went over the top. Yes, I said not things that I regret. I said them in a way that I kind of regret thinking. Like today, I'm doing it a lot. I'd like to think I'm doing it a lot more balanced. Because life's a game. You just got to play it right. It's a simulation. We're in a very advanced game. That's another way of looking at it. There's different ways of looking at it. We're in a very advanced video game. Very, very advanced one. You've just got to play it right. Yesterday, I elected to play it. I tried to hit for 6 symbolically. And I got caught down deep long Don's throat. Today, I've managed to clear the ropes. Symbolically. Yeah, and being a right brain thinker, it's hard because most people are left brain thinkers because that's how people are programmed. But obviously, I'm blessed with again people like Mindy and I can see through it. Not everybody can, though. People are starting to question it, mind. Now, what a guy. I went to Blackpool. This is another thing. I went to Blackpool when I was 3, in 1993. I can't enjoy it. My birthday in September, so I turned 4 that year. But I was just 3. Our Bradley weren't born. Richard and George was no longer with us. That's another story. What happened to me? Another young brother. One in between Bradley and me. Yeah, that is another story. I'll just say the NHS isn't, like I keep saying, not what it seems. Like the royal family, they aren't what they seem. Anyway, it's called Walk on the Wild Side. I think I mentioned it before. And we're going around this Eden project and he's saying, I don't believe in this climate government. I'm thinking, this is good. I went in the sandwich shop today. Yeah, I got bacon and sandwich sausage, buttered bread cake. Okay, yeah, ketchup. I'm not perfect. I'm a bit like David Icke and Gareth Icke, where doing everything perfect, I find it stressful. And Jamie Icke, it seems to suit him, though he tries to do it, but maybe he's going through that phase that they went through. And maybe he might come to a point of, because he's read somewhere where he don't eat pork because it's always been contentious. Now I personally love pork and I'm okay with pork. I'm not going to stop eating pork because it's one of my favourite meats. I've been miserable, so I've got to balance that out. I'm not telling other people to eat it or not eat it. I'm saying, you've got to make your own individual choices at the end of the day. Anyway, this lady in the sandwich shop, that's not the point I'm making. And she was saying, I'm doing some healing, my friend does healing. I didn't know with Reiki or what. Wow. Again, So I'm thinking maybe I need to do. It's almost like the universe is showing signs like Callum, calm down. Things are happening better. It's almost like I were meant to. The synchronicity is unbelievable. Once you open up to this level of reality, the synchronicities open up and they are mind blowing, if you will. I will, if you will. If you will ya? Will ya? Squire! Give me a cup of tea, Squire. Oh, well, that goes to the top of my head. So, yeah. So that's where we are. And yeah, people are starting to see stuff more. So, it's almost like God consciousness, in the infinite, what we want to call it. It's come forward today. And probably my dad in spirit, and other one's going, just calm down, son. Just, yes, Dad, I got carried away, didn't I? Not that that's ever happened before. You said to me, we're great, you getting carried away. You're getting carried away. You're probably right. Part of me, I'll always have that in me, that I always get carried away with stuff. I always go over the top. I can be, most of the time I'm laid back, but I am a fiery character as well. But I think, like David Arquez, he's laid back for the most part. But you need to have that spark in you. You need to have something, otherwise you get walked all over. And I'm trying to assert myself, because when I assert myself, I don't mean to, I come across nasty, because I'm either too, and not asserting, or I'm either, right, I'll assert myself, and it's like, I'm trying to smack them out of the ground up, symbolically. I don't know. A shaggy of Scooby-Doo to say, I don't know. What are we gonna do, Scoob? I want to leave it there. I just realised I've waffled on for Two Little Ducks, 22 minutes, and all the little ducks. The ugly duckling, that. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. It's a strange time. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.